everybody. It is not morning. It is afternoon, though only by a little bit. We're on Carefree Highway. Did you know there was such a place? There's such a place as Carefree Highway. So we're feeling very carefree this morning, or not? It's not morning, afternoon. And today's been good so far. Woke up, had brunch-ish, breakfast, brunch, something, with friends of the family. They're friends with my grandma and grandpa. Used to be, friends with my grandparents. And they live in Arizona, and they have been very nice to me. They're the ones who put me up in the hotel, and then they bought me breakfast, and just they've been very helpful at pointing out different things to do in Arizona. Very nice people. And I had brunch with them, and it was very nice. And now we are on Carefree Highway, and we are heading to Sedona, which is apparently it's like where they shoot all the Western movies because of the, nice country, I guess, Western cliffs that are up there because it's in the mountains. So apparently a lot of Western movies have been shot there. It's a big touristy place, but I'm a tourist, so we're gonna go check it out. And there's also, he told me about this other place that is near there. Where is it? Sedona. But he was telling me about a small, it's like it used to be an old mining town. It was near Sedona. Maybe we'll see a sign for it. But it's supposed to be very artsy. It's been like revitalized as a artistic sort of city in Arizona. So we might check that out. They were also telling me about the northern part of the canyon is supposed to be, northern part of the Grand Canyon is supposed to be really cool. And there's also Zion National Park up there, I believe, which is pretty cool apparently. So more stuff to check out. I love national parks, so it's all gonna be great. It's gonna be perfect. I didn't film anything yesterday. I'm so sorry. I didn't do anything worth filming yesterday. I checked out the university that is in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I just sort of walked around, found a cafe, and wrote for hours. And then I went to a McDonald's because the cafe was closing, and wrote there for a while. So it'd be boring for you to stare at my face as it goes. No, you don't want to. Who wants to see that? No one wants to see that. So I didn't film yesterday. I'm sorry. I didn't even have like driving time to show you because places weren't that far away from where I'm staying. So I failed. I did not do something every day. So I guess I didn't anyway because I didn't film like my first 3 days or something. Two days I didn't film it. Not sure how long I'm going to be on Carefree Highway. I just like the name of it. It's such a happy sounding highway. Shucks, that's so nice. I had a really good breakfast. I had Eggs Benedict. Told you I love Eggs Benedict. So good. And then it came with seasoned potatoes. I like potatoes. I also drank green iced tea yesterday, which I didn't mean to, but I ordered a hot green tea, and they gave me an iced green tea, and I don't like complaining, so I just took it, even though at the time I was in the mindset, I hate iced tea, but it was actually really good. I mean, it just tastes like green tea. It was just cold. For some reason, the cold had really bothered me before. I don't know, something. had green iced tea. I've only had like sweetened iced tea or something, you know, like when you go to the South and they all drink sweet tea. Hate sweet tea. Why is it sweet? My tea is not supposed to be sweet. It's supposed to taste like tea. I don't like sweet tea. It's gross. Flowery tea, sure. Green tea, yes. Oolong, black, all the teas. All the teas are good. Herbal teas, they're all good. Don't add sugar to them. First time I drank tea and I liked it was sophomore year, not high school, college, I believe. A friend of mine made it for me and she put honey in it. And I was like, okay, well, you know, I like the taste of honey. So I drank it and I added more honey because I was like, well, add more honey, I can't taste the tea, and then maybe I'll like tea. Yeah, and then I added like way too much honey. So much, like just so much honey in my tea that I couldn't drink it. It was honey water. So I dumped that out and I tried just regular green tea after that. I was like, oh, this is so much better without the honey. I can't drink tea with honey in it now. Like, ugh. Gives me the gross shivers. I can't do it. Ugh, so gross. Even like when you're sick, they're like, oh yeah, have some honey with tea in it. Have some tea with honey in it. And I'm like, no, I'll just have some tea. My throat is killing me, but I will not put honey in my tea. I will not be able to drink it. No. But I like tea now. I love all sorts of teas. Except chocolate tea. It gets back to the whole sweet tea thing. It was weird. It was like chocolatey tasting water, and maybe you're supposed to make it with milk and it would be better, like sort of a tea, hot chocolate thing. I don't know, but it was weird. Like, oh, I love tea, and then I just, except for these few teas, which I hate and will not drink. I refuse. I'm not a big fan of chai either. There's this place in Kansas City called Korma Sutra. It is the best Indian food I've ever had in my life. Now, I've never been to India. I don't know. I've never been to India. But the food was delicious. It was spicy. Oh, it was so spicy. But it was so good. And it's great because when you get there, it's like a whole experience. So you get there, they give you appetizers like for free. Like they give you food, and then you do that, and then you order and you pay for your entree. And you eat that and you get a ton of food. It's so much. But I'm going out of order. Okay, so they give you appetizers, you eat, and then you eat the appetizers. I'm explaining this so well. Okay, so you get there, they give you appetizers, delicious, like crumbly rice things, I think. No, they're like weird tortilla chip things, and you dip it in this really hot sauce stuff. It's good. It's really good. And you eat that, and then they wash your hand, or you wash your hands. They pour water. They pour water over your hands and give you like a little quarter of a lime, and you just rub the lime all over your hands, and then they pour water on your hands and you wash them, and they give you a towel and everything, and it's really nice. And then you get your food and you eat that, and then afterwards, if you look like you're dying while you're eating the food, which happens a lot because so spicy. Oh, it's delicious. So spicy. Okay, so if you look like you're dying of heat from the food, they'll give you called lassis, I believe, and it's like a fruit yogurt drink sort of thing, or it's like goat milk and fruit, yeah, sort of mixed together. It's really thick and creamy and fruity. I like the mango one. It's really good. And so they'll like just give those to you like to make your experience better. They're like, oh, is it too spicy for you? Like, here you go, have a drink. Thank you so much. Though when I go now, I usually get in the habit of ordering one when my food arrives, just to save me. Just so I should pay for it. I know I'm going to need it. And plus it's delicious. But the first time I went, they gave me one. Like, it helps with the heat. Trust me. Okay. And I drank it. Oh, so much better. Afterwards, after you've eaten your food and you're done, they give you pistachio ice cream, like a little chunk on a stick for you to eat for dessert. That's free. They just give it to you. It's so nice. It's a great restaurant, not just because the food is amazing, but just the whole experience is very pleasant. I took my parents and my brother there, and my mom and my brother aren't really huge into spicy food, but my dad and I are, kind of. My brother didn't get spicy food. He got buttered chicken, like lowest spice level, but it was still tasty. It was no spice, but it was tasty. They give you tea also. They give you a bunch for dessert, actually. They give you like rice pudding, cold rice pudding, a cup of chai tea, and a pistachio ice cream thing. It's like, I know you're stuffed from all the food you just ate, because Indian food just like fills you up. You're so full. And they give you all this dessert, and you're like, I can't eat anymore, but it's so good. So good. Yeah, they have good chai tea, I think was the whole point of that story. I enjoy their chai tea. Okay, guys. We're not in Sedona. Had to come back to Scottsdale because I forgot to check out of my hotel room. I knew I had to check out on Sunday, but it didn't click that today was Sunday. So I forgot. I left. I was almost to Sedona. Then I had to turn around, drive all the way back, and checked out of my hotel room, but they apparently checked me out earlier, and they took all my stuff and put it in a bag somewhere, so then they had to go find the bag of my stuff and then give it to me, and then I left, and now I'm waiting for a gas station spot to be open because I don't feel like driving to find another gas station because I need gas that's cheaper because it's really expensive in the mountains. It's fine. I'm fine. It's like 3. Can make it to Sedona by like 4:30, hopefully, and still have a good time. Why am I so forgetful? God, Grace! Just so frustrated with myself! Driving slowly. I already recorded this once, and then the iPad fell off, and my finger hit the home button, and it didn't save all that I recorded. It's fine. Getting out all my frustration now. That's all. Found Sedona and the Red Rock. Apparently there's some sort of uptown part. That's where all the cowboy things are, but I'm not really sure. So we're in Sedona, but I drove down the main street, and that is not the cool touristy part. It's a bunch of stayed. Good job. Like, God damn it. But oh my god, just so it's just a bunch of restaurants and subways and stuff like that. It's not the cool things that you come here to see. I don't know where those are. So I'm just gonna drive around, see if I can find anything. And yeah. Yeah, the sun is setting. It took more like 2 hours to get here instead of 1. We made it. Got to see the Red Rock. Something. Oh, by the way, do you guys know that Arizona doesn't do daylight savings time? They just chose not to. They didn't want to do it. So the reason my whole time thing is messed up is because it's actually like 6:30 instead of 5:30. But Arizona doesn't do daylight savings time, so it's 5:30. But the sun's setting, so it's 6:30. I got that explained to me at breakfast today, so that's why I'm so messed up about the time, because it doesn't fit in my, daylight savings time frame. Oh, that's a cool Halloween house. Like a whole graveyard in their front yard. That's awesome. I hope those are Halloween decorations, not actual graves, because that would be more terrifying. Be like Sims. You just line up all of your dead Sims like in a yard or somewhere. Call it that. And hope their ghosts come back. It's always so much fun when the ghosts come back. It's a good part of Sims. I enjoy it. I found a neighborhood. I don't think this is where I wanted to be. They're very nice houses though. They're all very unique. There's no like cookie cutter houses like where I live, where everybody sort of has the same floor plan. Oh, look, fairly similar except for the colors. No, all these are different. I like it. I found a golf course resort. Oak Creek Country Club. Well, I do not play golf. I'm very bad at golf. So we will leave them be. Enjoy your golf, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you play a good game and your handicap is low. I wonder what it'd be like to live in a very touristy place. Would the tourists get annoying, or would you just sort of like embrace it as part of the charm of your town or something? I don't know. That'd be weird. Nobody comes to where I live for tourism, so what would you even see? Union Station, I guess. Royals game, Chiefs game, Sporting KC game. You go to Power and Light, see a show at the Sprint Center. But then you might as well stay in Kansas City. Like, nobody comes. I live in the suburbs. The suburbs. We live in the suburbs. Nobody wants to go there for vacation. Everybody knows what suburbs are like. You only go there if you know someone. Maybe I should turn around. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I'm gonna turn around right here. Ooh, it's very lumpy. Evidently this wasn't the right street. The sky is a weird yellowy color. It's weird. It's cool looking, but it's weird. It's giving it a very twilighty glow. Really super quick before the colors go wet. I want to get the sunset. It's beautiful.